The worst of the cold is over. Having said that, last night we were 2 below and it's 5 below tonight. What gives? What are we talking about? It's all in the wind and how it makes it feel to our bodies. Last night we had a peak wind chill of 16 below zero. Tonight we'll likely keep it in the -5 to -10 range, only because we're expecting light winds around these parts. So for all intents and purposes, even though it's colder tonight, the worst of the chills are over. Live pictures on the Skywatch tonight as we look over downtown Rockford, courtesy of Benson Stone Company. Little glimmer here, some water that hasn't frozen in the Rock River. May do that as we head through tonight. Temperatures right now at RFD, 10 degrees. Feels like -3 with a dew point of 2, humidity of 69%, and the barometer is rising now at 30.71. The winds are light out of 10 miles per hour, and we're expecting it to continue that way through the night tonight. Other hometown numbers look something like this as we're 13 up in Madison, 14 in Beloit. Down here just to the southwest of Rockford, we've remained below 10 degrees for most of the day, giving you feels like temperatures of 12 below in Savannah, 6 below from Dixon up Highway 38 towards Rochelle. We had just a little bit of light snow early this morning, just enough to dust the ground around 6, 7 o'clock this morning, but that passed off towards the south. We had clear skies, plenty of sunshine today, but clear skies working against us for tonight as the temperatures will fall fast. Crystal clear, -5 here in the metro, some outlying areas. You'll see at the bottom of your screen, could be even colder than that. 22 degrees tomorrow, that's an afternoon improvement from the teens that we had for today, and we get even warmer as we approach the weekend. So the cold air right now is centered right where we live, 10 degrees here, 7 in La Crosse and the Twin Cities now, but we are seeing some improvement when you look at the 24-hour temperature change, where the temperatures are now versus where they were yesterday, and notice warming here of 5, 8, 10, 12 degrees. We'll be in on that as we go through tomorrow. You can see the warm air here building as the clouds are moving from the desert southwest in our direction. They'll be here as we head in towards the latter part of the work week and especially into the weekend. Here's your exact track forecast as we track the warm air into the region as we go through the next couple of days. A very chilly night for us tonight with high pressure, but once this warm front moves through the areas we go into Thursday and Friday, you'll notice it. Temperatures will spike up and also the clouds and the rain will eventually come back for the weekend. So let's talk about this. When we have the warm air that comes in after being so cold, we've got to talk about a flooding potential with a snowpack that is as thick as 12 inches in some areas. When we melt that off, we're going to watch the river levels come up, and on top of that for the weekend, we're expecting a good dose of rainfall, so we'll be watching the rivers very closely. If you live near one, keep it tuned right here to 13 News. Here's a look at your 7-day outlook. 22 degrees for tomorrow with sunshine, working up above freezing, perhaps an hour as we head into Friday. Then once we get above freezing, we'll have a lot of moisture around, so the clouds will be back. Could be a couple of showers for Saturday and Sunday, steadier rain on Monday, even a thunderstorm on Tuesday. But when you get warm-ups like this time of year, they do not last long. This is exactly the case. By Wednesday, we'll say hello to perhaps a little bit more snow.
It'll still be nice, though, to have those 50s around when you consider how cold it was last night and how cold it's going to be in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, and all the snow is getting kind of brown and gray from all of the salt. We'll melt it off, and it looks like we'll get some new snow next week.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks,
Everything's better than last night.
That's true.
All right, thanks, Eric. Well, coming up on 13 News at 5, still the Rockford Riverhawks should have no problem hanging on to leads next season.